He joined Azimio leaders today for a prayer session in honor of Kenyans who died in the anti-government protest. The former president's presence in prayer service, where he contributed 1 million shillings to a new fund launched by Azimio to help victims, that is, of protest, is seen as a sign of defiance on a day that Azimio vowed to not to be intimidated by the state in their quest to fight for Kenyans' interests.
Days after facing off with President William Ruto on the security of his family, on the government's charge that he has been financing Azimio protests, President Uhuru Kenyatta returned to Azimio's public events, this time joining fellow principals at a prayer service in honor of Kenyans who died in the anti-government protests. Kenyatta, in a show of solidarity with Azimio principals, saying no to police brutality in Azimio's message of defiance to President William Ruto's regime, that the opposition will not be intimidated by what they say is a return of the police state.
Wale wanasema walisimamisha rege BBI, na leo wanasema watasimamisha maandamano. We want to say to them, BBI was a proposal. Article 37 is part of the Constitution of Kenya. You cannot stop what is provided for in the Constitution of Kenya.
Has Kenya Kwanza indeed suspended the Constitution? Because I want to suggest, if you suspend any part of Constitution 2010, any article, you effectively have suspended the whole document.
While paying tribute to victims of the protests, Azimio launched a kitty to help bereaved families and those injured, with the former president and Azimio leader Raila Odinga contributing 1 million shillings each, Kalonzo 500,000 shillings, and MPs 1.5 million shillings.
The police intimidated the Catholic Church, and that's why we had to come back and have this session, this function here today. In fact, this regime is totally afraid of everything and anything. As we speak, they are also intimidating the banks not to allow us to open a bank account to collect funds to support those who have been injured, the families of those who have died. They are intimidating everybody, including Safaricom.
Those arrested during the protests, among them Embakasi East MP Babu Owino, narrating their ordeals.
Watu wengi wamepigwa risasi nikiona. Mtoto wangu aliumizwa nikiona.
Azimio will on Saturday head to Kakamega to attend one of the burials of victims of the protests ahead of Sunday, when the opposition will declare its next course of action on the Anti-Finance Act protests. Apul Kamau, TV47.